A paper matchbook sits beside my cup. The yellow cover faded through the years. I count the 3 remaining wooden stems and trace the red tip where the cardboard tears. Outside the window pane the gutter fills, and water runs along the darkened street. I sit alone with shadows on the wall and listen to the steady, quiet beat. The clock upon the mantel keeps the time, a gentle tick to measure out the night. I strike a match to warm my tired eyes and watch the little flame grow soft and bright. Dark water trickles down the glass in streams of liquid gray, while woolen blankets wrap the corners of a quiet day. A kettle whistles softly on the iron burner ring, for every lonely heart that waits to hear the parlor sing. The midnight hours gather close around the fireplace tile to keep the chilly outer world at bay a little while. The steam rises up above my porcelain mug. I fold my hands and let the memories drift. The raindrops fall like music on the tin, a simple, slow, and unrequested gift. I think about the letters in the drawer, all bound in ribbon tucked beneath the lace. There is no rush to turn the pages now, no need to run or find another place. Sometimes the weather knows just what a heart requires, a cozy room to sit and watch the embers in the fires. The world outside can rush and run its heavy race, while I stay safe right here within this steady place. Dark water trickles down the glass in streams of liquid gray, while woolen blankets wrap the corners of a quiet day. A kettle whistles softly on the iron burner ring, for every lonely heart that waits to hear the parlor sing. The midnight hours gather close around the fireplace tile to keep the chilly outer world at bay a little while. The match goes out, a blue plume turns to smoke. The house grows quiet as the storm rolls by. I close my book and turn the lamp down low and let the rain sing out its last good night. Rich ozone fills the quiet avenue as water drips from gutters painted blue. Old Mrs. Gable checks the parlor clock and watches headlights turn around the block. Her woolen sweater carries hints of tea. She waits for footsteps coming from the sea. The rain beats steady on the window frame while gentle shadows play a silent game. She sets 2 glasses on the sideboard table, living out another quiet fable. A lonely yellow lamp shines through the dark to guide a weary sailor from the park. He shakes his heavy coat beside the hall and leaves his wet umbrella by the wall. The night grows soft while ancient stories start, and warm tea melts the frost inside his heart. The kitchen smells of cinnamon and cloves, while kettle steam rolls up above the stoves. He tells her how the ocean turned to gray, and how he thought about her every day. Her wrinkled hand rests gently on his sleeve, with small forgiving smiles that both believe. The rain beats steady on the window frame while gentle shadows play a silent game. She sets 2 glasses on the sideboard table, living out another quiet fable. A lonely yellow lamp shines through the dark to guide a weary sailor from the park. He shakes his heavy coat beside the hall and leaves his wet umbrella by the wall. The night grows soft while ancient stories start, and warm tea melts the frost inside his heart. The stormy night outside can howl and blow, while radio tunes play tender, sweet, and low. For 60 years they kept this midnight date, no matter if the storm was small or great. A lonely yellow lamp shines through the dark to guide a weary sailor from the park. He shakes his heavy coat beside the hall and leaves his wet umbrella by the wall. The night grows soft while ancient stories start, and warm tea melts the frost inside his heart. The storm recedes into the silver dawn, while midnight rain fades out across the lawn. They share a final smile and close the door, safe inside the home they built before. A sudden memory cuts through the quiet room. Outside the April shower starts to fall. The brass clock ticks against the heavy gloom, and headlights paint a stripe across the wall. I catch myself recalling what you said before the autumn turned the garden red. The gravel driveway glistens in the dark as water gathers near the oak tree bark. Dark water fills the gutters near the drive, where neon signs make empty storefronts thrive. The tires hum against the shiny street, while gentle rhythms pulse in cadence sweet. A silver curtain falls across the night and leaves the cozy hallway filled with light. The steam rises up from my teacup rim. The window panes are blurred with misty gray. I watch the willow bend its heavy limb as midnight gently steals the rest of day. Your leather boots sit dry beside the door, just where you left them on the pine wood floor. The gravel driveway glistens in the dark as water gathers near the oak tree bark. Dark water fills the gutters near the drive, where neon signs make empty storefronts thrive. The tires hum against the shiny street, while gentle rhythms pulse in cadence sweet. A silver curtain falls across the night and leaves the cozy hallway filled with light. It is not a sad thing when the blue skies fade. It brings a comfort to the home we made. The steady downpour washes out the dark and leaves a peace upon the neighborhood park. The storm slows down into a steady mist. The clock strikes 1 upon the mantel shelf. A simple truth I never could resist. Some rainy nights are sweet all by yourself. I turn the parlor light off at the stair and leave the gentle weather sleeping there. Where do the old songs go when the needle skips? The attic roof is humming soft and low. A yellow kettle sits upon the stove, and rain is washing off the glass below. I wonder if the neighbor's dog is out, or if the garden gate is swinging slow. The radiator clinks a sleepy rhythm on the floor, and shadows stretch like velvet past the door. A cup of peppermint tea cools down upon the wood as 30 years of memories linger where they stood. The storm outside is sweeping through the county line tonight, and steam from wet wool coats fades in the hallway light. My slipper slides across the kitchen tile. I think about a letter in a drawer. Was it 1970 or 71 when we painted green along the floor? The rain keeps drumming like a gentle hand, reminding me of things I knew before. The radiator clinks a sleepy rhythm on the floor, and shadows stretch like velvet past the door. A cup of peppermint tea cools down upon the wood as 30 years of memories linger where they stood. The storm outside is sweeping through the county line tonight, and steam from wet wool coats fades in the hallway light. The blue ink bled on postcard paper long ago, before the quiet hours made the garden grow. I watch the water trickle down the porch overhang, and try to recall the gentle lullaby she sang. The rain slows down to drops upon the tin. I turn the hallway lamp down low again. The midnight chime is silent in the dark, and sleep comes in to clear the quiet mark. Soft amber halogen washes the awning. The midnight storm is pouring down fast. An old man shakes off his dripping coat collar and wonders if the midnight line has passed. He turns to me with a tired little smile and asks if I have time to sit a while. He sets his white suitcase beside my shoe and speaks like an old friend I always knew. He tells a story of a town 3 states away, where silver Tuesday without a single word to say goodbye. So now we watch the gray clouds slowly pass us by. He pulls a photo from a plastic wallet, a faded porch from 1974. He says the coffee back then tasted richer before they tore the diner near the shore. I listen close as the water fills the street, grateful for the shelter where two strangers meet. He laughs about the way the simple turns a long life takes. He speaks of work he finished back in '63, when quiet evenings lingered deep into the night, and how he learned to set his heavy burdens free beneath the flickering and friendly traffic light, while keeping every precious memory in sight. The distant headlights cut across the dark lane. His bus is coming down the shining street. He folds his quiet picture up again now, and steps out where the rushing currents meet. He nods his head and wishes me good night. I watch his yellow bus turn out of view. The steady rainfall washes out the evening and leaves me standing warm and peaceful too. You said my coat smelled like the rain when you walked in yesterday. Tonight the whole sky falls outside in that same peaceful way. A silver droplet traces down the corner of the glass. The yellow street lamp casts a glare as heavy storm clouds pass. A cooling cup of herbal tea sits waiting on the sill. The small house breathes a quiet sigh while all the world is still. The cedar porch rail leaks a steady beat against the stone. It makes a pleasant comfort out of sitting here alone. The radiator clicks its slow and steady rhythmic beat, while silver water runs along the curbside down the street. A newspaper from Tuesday sits unread beside the chair, and heavy wool hangs on the rack to dry out in the air. The thick green curtain keeps the chill outside the front porch door, and yellow lamplight lays a quiet square upon the floor. The radio plays soft and low, a song from long ago. The old black cat uncurls her paws and watches water flow. The neighbors a single ring against the dark. A lone blue taxi splash cuts through the corner near the park. I count the tiny streams that join together on the pane. The world feels very gentle through a curtain of the rain. The radiator clicks its slow and steady rhythmic beat, while silver water runs along the curbside down the street. A newspaper from Tuesday sits unread beside the chair, and heavy wool hangs on the rack to dry out in the air. The thick green curtain keeps the chill outside the front porch door, and yellow lamplight lays a quiet square upon the floor. You wondered if the storm would keep us grounded for a week. The roof tiles hold the water well without a single leak. There is no reason left to rush or wander out tonight. Just gentle weather washing down the world until it's bright. I switch the table lamp off now and head up to the stair. Your soft remark from yesterday still lingers in the air. The rain keeps tapping rhythms on the tin roof up above. The darkness holds a peaceful home and fills it up with love. Coarse wool scratch against my chin tonight, heavy and stiff from years inside the chest. The dark rain beats against the porch window light, while I sit waiting for the house to rest. I pull the woven threads up to my knees and smell the cedar wood from 1963. The roof is humming low, the gutters fill. A damp wind pushes through the kitchen door. My mind wanders back across the sill to shadows dancing on the bedroom floor. You laughed and set your dripping heavy coat to dry. The kitchen radiator hummed its winter tune. We shared a cup of tea as stormy clouds rolled by, and promised we would head for Nashville come next June. That simple cotton sweater kept the chill away before the quiet years turned all our black hair gray. Soft flannel lining wears a little thin, where your small hand used to catch my sleeve. The storm outside sounds just like it did then, when we were young and had no cause to leave. I run my thumb along a frayed old seam and trace the border of an ancient dream. The roof is hung pushes through the kitchen door. My mind wanders back across the sill to shadows dancing on the bedroom floor. You laughed and set your dripping heavy coat to dry. The kitchen radiator hummed its winter tune. We shared a cup of tea as stormy clouds rolled by, and promised we would head for Nashville come next June. That simple cotton sweater kept the chill away before the quiet years turned all our black hair gray. Time takes the laughter from the hallway floor. It dims the lamps we lit at 23. But fabric holds the touch of days before and brings you back across the night to me. You laughed and set your dripping heavy coat to dry. The kitchen radiator hummed its winter tune. We shared a cup of tea as stormy clouds rolled by, and promised we would head for Nashville come next June. That simple cotton sweater kept the chill away before the quiet years turned all our black hair gray. The rain is slowing down to gentle drops. I fold the blanket neat across my chair. The old house sleeps as distant thunder stops and leaves your quiet memory lingering there. A bright green 11 on the mantel clock glows. Outside on the asphalt, the autumn rain blows. I close up my eyes here in youth's quiet room and picture us older in wintertime gloom. We sit by the window while dark gutters fill, just watching the raindrops run down on the sill. The tea leaves will settle, the kettle will hum. We won't mind the darkness or cold yet to come. When 40 long winters have softened our skin, we'll listen to rain fall and pour something in. You'll pass me a sweater from cedar wood drawers and slide your old slippers across the oak floors. An old needle pops on a record we saved to play the same songs that our younger heart craved. You'll laugh at the drip from the back porch overhang, remembering every sweet line that we sang. The downpour will rhythmically tap on the tin, while cozy and quiet we stay safe within. The tea leaves will set with you here. This brass key rests against the porcelain saucer beside a letter dated 73. Outside the window pane, the rainfall grows broader, tapping a rhythm that is familiar to me. I sit here listening while the kettle gets quiet, watching the streetlight shimmer on the lane. The house is still except for gutter streams and 50 years of soft forgotten dreams. When dark storm clouds gather over Elm Street tonight, I trace this dull metal while the kitchen stays bright. Recall how we laughed as the cedar roof leaked and patched up the attic where the floorboards squeaked. A cold rain brings back the soft sound of your voice, so sitting alone feels like a comfortable choice. The red yarn tied around the handle is faded, a little loop you knotted long ago. I thought that age would leave a mind worn and jaded, but warmth returns in every steady flow. The downpour splashes on the garden trellis in quiet rooms where shadows play their part. The house is still except for gutter streams and 50 years of soft forgotten dreams. When dark storm clouds gather over Elm Street tonight, I trace this dull metal while the kitchen stays bright. Recall how we laughed as the cedar roof leaked and patched up the attic where the floorboards squeaked. A cold rain brings back the soft sound of your voice, so sitting alone feels like a comfortable choice. Some folks complain about the weather in May, wishing the sky would turn to summer again. But I prefer the way the cold water washes the dusty glass until the memories begin. I set the brass key in its wooden tray and turn the yellow table lamp down low. The rain keeps falling as the hours slide away, and you are near me everywhere I go. The hiss of tires on wet asphalt fills the dripping coat behind the door. We haven't shared a night like this in ages, since we were young and working on the floor. The steam is rising slowly from the kettle. Outside the street drains rumble with the rain. You pull a chair up close beside the window and shake the heavy dampness from your hair. The cold weather gathers while the copper kettle sings. We trade all the comfort that an old friendship brings. This small kitchen table holds the weight of yesterday, and sweet, quiet laughter washes all the gray away. You speak about the orchard back in August, before the autumn leaves began to fall. I slice a piece of lemon for your saucer and watch the shadows dance along the wall. The storm is getting louder on the pavement. The city lights are blinking through the fog. You rest your tired hands upon your knee and smile at how the time has slipped along. The cold weather gathers while the copper kettle sings. We trade all the comfort that an old friendship brings. This small kitchen table holds the weight of yesterday, and sweet, quiet laughter washes all the gray away. Let the thunder rattle on the rooftop if it must. Some things never change inside a house of quiet trust. The years may take our youth, but they can never steal tonight, while two old friends are sitting in the golden lamplight. The streetcar rolls past us in the dark and heavy rain. You sip your warm tea and then you smile at me again. Stay as long as you need to, my dear friend. The night is still young and the storm won't end. Sweet cinnamon tea and damp pine cedar float softly through the kitchen screen tonight. Old Arthur sets his teacup on the counter and turns to dim the hallway reading light. Outside the gutter hums a gentle tempo. A dark blue heavy downpour starts to fall. He listens to the rhythm of the raindrops and checks the silver pocket watch on the wall. He remembers how she she loved the storm weather, when summer days were folding into gray. He pulls a woolen blanket to his knees and watches 40 years just slide away. The rain taps steady tunes upon the porch roof, while thunder rolls across the sleeping county town. He keeps a favorite armchair by the window to watch the polished asphalt glow before he settles down. A single yellow lamp lights up the garden, where quiet water washes every shadow from the street. The grandfather clock strikes 8 in the corner. Its steady brass pendulum swings in place. He strokes the velvet cushion of her armchair, a peaceful smile upon his weathered face. The neighbor's porch light flickers through the storm clouds as puddles fill the driveway near the gate. He doesn't mind the darkness or the thunder when evening rains arrive a little late. He remembers how she loved the storm weather, when summer days were folding into gray. He pulls a woolen blanket to his knees and watches 40 years just slide away. The rain taps steady tunes upon the porch roof, while thunder rolls across the sleeping county town. He keeps her favorite armchair by the window to watch the polished asphalt glow before he settles down. A single yellow lamp lights up the garden, where quiet water washes every shadow from the street. The storm will pass before the break of daylight, and morning birds will sing along the fence. But sitting in the gentle dark this evening, the quiet makes a sweet and simple sense. He closes both his eyes and hears the runoff, a lullaby that fills the sleepy room. Old Arthur turns the little dial lower and rests his weary hands upon his knees. The midnight rain goes softly on forever, while gentle night wind rustles through the trees. He stays right there until the storm is over. A sudden thought disturbs the midnight unfolding slow inside this dimmed front room. Outside, the storm taps gently on the glass, watching dark clouds and heavy velvet pass. Steam rises off my porcelain coffee cup as quiet street lamps light the driveway up. A solitary cab glides past the drive, making the sleepy neighborhood feel alive. Heavy rain falls soft upon every lonely lane. Warm golden light flows through a steamy window pane. An old sedan turns slow around the sleeping street, leaving tracks where shadows and distant memories meet. The radiator hums a cozy tune beside a pile of letters from last June. Wet tires glide along the smooth concrete. A yellow taxi cab turns down the street. Clock hands keep moving at a steady pace, while raindrops paint a pattern on the space. A solitary cab glides past the drive, making the sleepy neighborhood feel alive. Heavy rain falls soft upon every lonely lane. Warm golden light flows through a steamy window pane. An old sedan turns slow around the sleeping street, leaving tracks where shadows and distant memories meet. The storm winds bend the birch trees in the yard. Keeping a vigil here is never hard. Each puddle holds a shiny silver star, sending gentle warmth from wherever you are. The deluge softens to a gentle drizzle as city sounds begin to slowly sizzle. I turn the parlor lamp down to a glow and let the quiet night unwind real slow. Where does the sound go after it hits the glass? I wonder if the garden path is drowning now. The clock ticks slow while minutes turn to pass, and I forget what I was thinking about just now. My tea has settled down into a lukewarm shade. A postcard from Chicago sits beneath my thumb. I watch the steady ripples that the raindrops made, and wonder why the quiet night has grown so numb. A tire rolls across the wet asphalt outside. My mind wanders back through 30 years of grace, There are no simple secrets left for me to hide, just sleepy shadows floating round this gentle place. The kitchen radiator hums a steady tune, while storm clouds drift across the silver edge of night. I count the faded photos from a forgotten June, and leave the corner standing lamp to cast its light. A sudden gentle breeze disturbs the window shade, and all my drifting thoughts begin to softly fade. Did I remember to turn off the cellar light? My slippers make a soft sound on the pine wood floor. The neighbor's porch light flickers in the heavy night, and water runs in rivers past the kitchen door. I think about the letter that I meant to write, and how the summer gardens always used to grow. The rain is tapping rhythms in the dark tonight, a gentle stream of memories from long ago. The furnace clicks along to warm the chilly hallway air. I trace the wooden grain upon this rocking chair. There is no need to hurry when the hours slow. Just let the midnight water make its steady flow. The kitchen radiator hums a steady tune, while storm clouds drift across the silver edge of night. I count the faded photos from a forgotten June, and leave the corner standing lamp to cast its light. A sudden gentle breeze disturbs the window shade, and all my drifting thoughts begin to softly fade. A passing car shines yellow headlights on the wall, moving like a movie scene from yesterday. I wonder if you hear the gentle raindrops fall, or if you dreamed your heavy worries all away. The house is settling down as midnight comes and goes. I pull the woven blanket right up to my chin. Outside the bedroom window, wet forsythia grows. I close my tired eyes and let the sleep begin. The rain keeps playing soft tunes on the tin rooftop, and softly in the dark, the quiet worries stop.
Heavy oak legs settle into the pine as midnight raindrops start their gentle chime. I take a pencil and a yellow sheet to write a boy who thought he couldn't meet the high demands of growing up so fast. tell him every sudden storm will pass. Listen to the water on the screen, wash away the places where you've been. You don't need to hurry through the night. Put down that heavy trunk you carried from the train. The girl in Denver wasn't meant to share your name. You'll find a quiet house beside a gentle street, and 30 winters later, life feels warm and complete. I see you pacing in your faded coat, a dozen worried words inside your throat. You thought the world was falling down in May because you lost that little bit of pay. If you could sit here in this room with me, you'd smile at all the things you couldn't see. Listen to the water on the screen, wash away the places where you've been. You don't need to hurry through the night. Put down that heavy trunk you carried from the train. The girl in Denver wasn't meant to share your name. You'll find a quiet house beside a gentle street, and 30 winters later, life feels warm and complete. The rain still drops upon the window pane. Forgive yourself for making mistakes in vain. The road was longer than we ever guessed, but every detour led us to the best. So close your eyes and let the thunder go. We made it home through all the wind and snow. Signed from the chair where all the storm turned soft. You turned out fine, so sleep and put your worries off. Deep copper glow from the street lamp pooled upon the curb, where we stood beneath the dripping tailor shop marquee. You tipped your hat and asked me if the midnight weather hurt, and smiled like someone waiting for a long-lost friend to see. I said the dark is kinder when the summer turns to fall, and water cleans the sidewalks where the heavy footsteps call. The tires splash through puddles in the quiet middle town. We stamp our shoes together as the cool mist settles down. A stranger in the shelter brings a story from his town. He speaks about a wooden boat he built before the spring. We trade our simple memories while water trickles down, and listen to the rhythm that the swollen gutters sing. The highway hums a melody
across the shiny street, and suddenly the chilly night feels comfortable and sweet. You pulled a little tin of mints and offered me a few, and pointed down the avenue where streetcars used to run. We talked about old jazz records and winters that we knew before the world got fast enough to skip the evening sun. Two shadows on the corner talking softly through the haze, just making gentle small talk about ordinary days. The bus lights cut a yellow path across the asphalt lane. We check our coats and step out through the slow remaining rain. A stranger in the shelter brings a story from his town. He speaks about a wooden boat he built before the spring. We trade our simple memories while water trickles down, and listen to the rhythm that the swollen gutters sing. The highway hums a melody across the shiny street, and suddenly the chilly night feels comfortable and sweet. Sometimes a casual word from someone passing through can warm a weary spirit more than fire in a hearth. You wished me well and nodded as you stepped into the blue. A gentle soul I will not see again upon this earth. A stranger in the shelter brings a story from his town. He speaks about a wooden boat he built before the spring. We trade our simple memories while water trickles down, and listen to the rhythm that the swollen gutters sing. The highway hums a melody across the shiny street, and suddenly the chilly night feels comfortable and sweet. The midnight bell is striking from the chapel up the hill. I turn my collar to the breeze and walk along the square. The rain has turned to drizzles and the town is calm and still. I keep that short conversation like a blessing in the air. Yesterday you told me that the cedar smelled like July before the gray clouds covered up the quiet evening sky. Now a blue plastic bucket catches drops in the hall, and the cat watches shadows on the wallpaper wall. Your half-empty teacup sits cold on a tray, while the rhythm outside washes Tuesday away. The radiator hums its familiar slow song, and the evening moves quietly right where it belongs. Soft water trickles clear down the gutter on the street. A folded daily paper sleeps upon the parlor seat. The copper light shines bright through the steady midnight spill.
cracked porcelain bowl, and the mantel clock ticks with a quiet little soul. Outside, the wet asphalt reflects the neon sign from the corner grocery store selling peppermint and wine. A silver pair of spectacles rests on a dusty book, and your plaid umbrella hangs upon its brass hook. The radiator hums its familiar slow song, and the evening moves quietly right where it belongs. Soft water trickles clear down the gutter on the street. A folded daily paper sleeps upon the parlor seat. The copper light shines bright through the steady midnight spill, while heavy mist settles on the chilly windowsill. Small things remain when the weather turns cool, like the wooden folding chair from our old grammar school. The kitchen floor creaks under soft woolen socks, while time keeps its measure in the grandfather clock. You said yesterday the rain would bring peace to the bay. Now I turn off the parlor lamp and put the tea away. The night grows so silent as the final raindrops fall, and the blue plastic bucket stands quiet in the hall. Rough corduroy catches my resting hand, while midnight drops beat hard against the pane. I pull the woven plaid around my chair to shut away the cold November rain. The threadbare weave is thin where you would lean, a rough soft weave that keeps 1973. The roof tiles hum a steady, slow refrain, and suddenly I am standing by your gate. You pulled me close beneath the yellow shade before the local bus was 20 minutes late. The water rushed along the broken curb while lightning lit the sky. You tucked your chilly chin inside my collar with a quiet sigh. We shared an old umbrella with a rusted rib that barely held, and promised under stormy heavens every secret we had spelled. The heavy wool smelled sweet of damp and pine. Your fingers brushed the fraying sleeve I wore. We counted every street light down the hill until we reached your mother's porch and
fades to that midnight track. Time wears the edges off a winter coat. It fades the color from a woolen thread. But sitting in the dark while gutters spill, I hear each gentle word you ever said. The storm moves on beyond the sleepy town. My fingers leave the worn and velvet fold. I fold the blanket neat across my knee and keep the quiet warmth against the cold.
Digit for hums in silent dark. Beyond the dim pane, the summer rain falls. I lie awake watching this quiet mark and wonder how life will feel through these walls. Years down the road, when our hair turns to white, will storm clouds still sing to us in the night? I close my tired eyes and picture the scene, a cozy old parlor where time stays serene. We will sit by the while water drips down, sharing one knitted throw as the thunderstorm sleeps. You will pour us warm barley tea far from the town, while the rhythm of April a slow promise keeps. All the worries we carried will melt in the shade, grateful for every sweet choice that we made. The brass pendulum swings its steady song as raindrops drum softly on old wooden beams. I imagine us old where we both belong, looking back on decades of realized dreams. Your slippers placed neatly beside the dark rug, a gentle old porch and a steaming tin mug. I close my tired eyes and picture the scene, a cozy old parlor where time stays serene. We will sit by the window while water drips down, sharing one knitted throw as the thunderstorm sleeps. You will pour us warm barley tea far from the town, while
is already made, and I love you much more than my poor words can say.
Leather armchair catches my weary weight tonight, as midnight rain beats gently on the parlor window pane. I sit here with a fountain pen beneath the desk lamplight, and try to write a letter to a boy who shared my name. You are sitting in a cold room with your head inside your hands, scared to death that you will fail to meet your heavy plans. Listen to the weather on the street, every little trouble will retreat. Stop rushing through the April days to reach a future town. That dark hair on your forehead turns to silver in the end. The heartbreaks that you carry will not leave you down to drown. So put your pencil down tonight and treat yourself a friend. The girl who left in autumn isn't all you're meant to keep, and life grows warm and gentle long before you go to sleep. A puddle on the asphalt reflects the amber streetlight glow. I wish that I could reach across the 50 years between, to tell you that the dark times aren't as heavy as you know, and half the things you worry for will never even be seen. You thought you had to run so fast to keep from falling back, when all you needed was to rest and stay upon your track. Listen to the water on the roof, time will give you all the quiet proof. Stop rushing through the April days to reach a future town. That dark hair on your forehead turns to silver in the end. The heartbreaks that you carry will not leave you down to drown. So put your pencil down tonight and treat yourself a friend. The girl who left in autumn isn't all you're meant to keep, and life grows warm and gentle long before you go to sleep. I know you're staring at the wall and counting every bill in that third floor walk-up flat above the bakery store. You think the world is cold and steep and life is all uphill, but you have got a happy house behind a green front door. I fold this yellow paper now and set it by the glass. The thunderstorm is settling into a quiet mist. You made it through the long night, kid. The trouble came to pass, and every single dream you loved was never really missed. Delivery truck splash echoes off the brick below as you come stomping through my doorway from the dark. The rain is pouring thick and driving heavy now, and streetlight water glimmers through the park. Shake off the dampness from your woolen sleeve. Sit down a while, you do not have to leave. The radiator hums its steady tune. We used to talk until the break of day. The night is wrapped in silver and monsoon, and all your heavy thoughts can float away. High tires hum along the slippery street while steam begins to fill the glass. We find a comfort in a simple seat and watch the midnight traffic pass. So friends can shelter from a sudden storm without a word that needs to break. This golden lamp will keep the parlor warm for every memory we make. Your wet coat drippings puddle on the hallway tile. I poured the tea just like you always take. You haven't rested in a long, long while, with burdens more than any heart should make. We share a story from a younger time, when every hill was easy ones to climb. The radiator hums its steady tune. We used to talk until the break of day. The night is wrapped in silver and monsoon, and all your heavy thoughts can float away. High tires hum along the slippery street while steam begins to fill the glass. We find a comfort in a simple seat and watch the midnight traffic pass. So friends can shelter from a sudden storm without a word that needs to break. This golden lamp will keep the parlor warm for every memory we make. The years go flying like the autumn leaves, yet here we sit just like we used to do. The rain keeps dripping from the porch eaves, and I am glad I share tonight with you. High tires hum along the slippery street while steam begins to fill the glass. We find a comfort in a simple seat and watch the midnight traffic pass. All friends can shelter from a sudden storm without a word that needs to break. This golden lamp will keep the parlor warm for every memory we make. The rain is softening upon the roof. The city slumbers in the quiet shade. You found a place where you are kept in proof, where simple promises are never frayed.